How are you? My name is Elise Pookie. I'm here to approve the Bill 678. I am brand new to the doula world. I'm only a doula in training. So to be a certified doula, you have to attend at least 3 births on top of essays, a bunch of books and articles and reading, pretty extensive, of course, a written exam. So being so new, I also have a holistic nutrition background and work with young babies and moms and prenatal yoga, and just saw the absolute neglect we have, personal friends and sisters going through the process and still not having any idea of what's coming at them, the support that they would need, how to ask the questions they need the answers for. A lot of the times they were blindsided on what actually giving birth was, what it entailed, what the healing process was, even anatomically, what your uterus is doing for the first 2 weeks after birth, what you shouldn't be doing. And in a broad sense of scale, throughout the entire world, in every civilization, when a woman was pregnant, naturally her mother was around, her aunts were around, other siblings were around. The woman was always cared for. She would have meals prepped for her, she would have someone doting on her, to some sense. We don't live in that type of society any longer, and we need to adapt. We need to enter the modern day. Doulas are that network. They're that mom there to hold your hand and comb your hair and get you a cup of tea and put your feet up, because otherwise women are working full-time jobs and also have other children, and it's comical to try to tell them, oh, just rest the next 2 weeks before you give birth. That can't happen in this kind of world. I currently have a mother about to give birth. She's 37 weeks pregnant, and her other previous children, she's never made it full term, which is 40 weeks. Being a new doula, I am taking every mama who can, but I still have to work a full-time job, and this mama is in a place where she needs assistance getting to her appointments, and I'm not in a place that I can take her. She actually had to miss her last ultrasound yesterday because the transport never showed up to take her to women and infants. So being able to provide, exactly, it's horrifying to be able to hear these facts and know that I want to be there for her. I would have taken her to that appointment, but I thought she had a transport, and I also have to work full-time. So we need to just, my main point is recognizing that society has changed, our world has changed. Mothers work full-time, grandmothers this day and age still work full-time, so you may say, oh, well, you have a baby, your mom can come and help and take care of you. That's not the case. Grandmas are young and hip and working full-time still, and taking care of all sorts of things. So we just need to adapt and change and come into present day and support these moms, because if you're not cared for prenatally and then after giving birth, that can become chronic illness for the rest of your life through your immune system, your joints, your digestion. So if we want to just look at facts and figures, it's astonishing in itself. So here to support the bill and let you know that doulas are not a luxury. They're an absolute necessity to every woman giving birth. Thank you.
Any questions? Senator Sheehan.
A comment and a question, Mr. Chairman. I was listening to testimony. I think you, as a historian, I certainly can appreciate the change in society that you've mentioned, and we need to adapt. I think it's an excellent point. Hadn't realized until you quite said it that I had a doula. My mother-in-law,
Exactly.
for the birth of my 2 children, came to live with us during that period of time. It was most helpful, and all the things you mentioned, all the comfort, the advice, and the support, and my wife go upstairs and sleep, and take a break and so forth. All very important things. I thank you for that. That really hit home. And I did want to ask. I might have been out of the room when you had said this, but the name of your baby? I'm sorry.
Anna.
Anna. Well, welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.